Louis Riddick and Stephen A. Smith debating who the number one quarterback in this draft should be.
Right now, I have Cam number one.
Wow. And if you were Tennessee that needs a quarterback, you would run
If I was picking right now, and I talked to all these guys, and look, everybody, and everybody knows how much I love Deion Sanders, and that is my guy. And he has supported me from the time we were players to now.
You're going to take Ward first.
I would objectively take Cam Ward first.
Good answer.
I've been going back and forth on this for weeks. Because I watched Cam Ward, 67% completions, 4,300 plus yards passing, 39 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions. 39 touchdown ranked first in college football. The 4,313 yards was second in college football. The 88.7 QBR was second as well. You look at his athleticism, his arm strength, those abilities, it really, really resonates. And objectively, you got to say, looking at the National Football League and the physicality that it brings with it, you have to look at him and say he's number one. Then you think about Shedeur Sanders and that brother's poise. I mean, he is his father's child. The big stage is not something he shrinks from. He's elite in the pocket as far as I'm concerned. He has tremendous poise. He doesn't have the mobility that Ward has. He doesn't have the arm strength that Ward has. He doesn't have the size that Ward has. But in a clutch situation, I would pick Shedeur Sanders over anybody, including Cam Ward, because I think the brother's got ice in his veins, and he's just one of those dudes that'll find a way to get it done.
It's kind of interesting, Casey, when you think about it. The things that he is talking and attributing to Sanders, you can't measure. There's no way to measure that. You're not going to know that till you put him in an NFL game.
Yeah, the one attribute I would give Shedeur over Cam is accuracy. Shedeur is very accurate. If you can keep him in structure in the pocket, he's extremely accurate, and he understands nuances of timing and leverage. Problem is, I would push back a lot on that pocket stuff. I've seen him take ridiculous sacks that are unforgivable. You know, at times he tries to play hero ball, and he's not the type of athlete or have the type of arm that can get himself out of those kind of jams. So for him, it's about staying in structure, staying in rhythm, and keeping on schedule. If you can do that, you can win with him. But the ceiling for someone like Shedeur is far lower than what Cam Ward's is, and their floors aren't too far apart. You know, these are both players that do have exposed flaws. It depends on which player you think you could coach up the quickest. Shedeur might fit that box for Kevin Stefanski if he believes he can keep him in structure and keep him from making those hero-type ball moments where he's dropping back and like it's a game of Tecmo Bowl, literally dropping back 20, 25 yards when his arm can't bail him out of those situations. You know, outside of Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, there aren't players that can do that. So it's about knowing your limitations and staying within them. With Bill Musgrave, an older quarterbacks coach, we'll see if he has a preference, and I would lean heavily on that. You know, if you're going to take a swing on one of these guys at the top of the first round, for me, it's all about having a plan for said player. So you have to have a clear vision of what they're going to be for you. So I would lean on Bill Musgrave in this scenario to see which of the two quarterbacks he prefers. But both of them come with a fair amount of warts.